The M6 near Walsall has the most pointless hard shoulder on the motorway network. Let's discuss it. On the trucker's eye. We are on the M6 near Walsall. We're going to be specifically talking about the short section between Junction 8 and Junction 9. The distance between these two junctions is just 1 mile. It's early morning, and all is running well. On our left is the link from the M5 as it joins the M6, and we already get the sign for Junction 9 and Wednesbury. And just as the slip road ends for traffic entering the M6 from the M5, we will get the hard shoulder. And there it is. As you can see, some of the paint from the solid white line has worn away. There's a reason for this. This hard shoulder is a dynamic hard shoulder. So what the fluff is a dynamic hard shoulder? Well, a dynamic hard shoulder is from an older form of what we know today as a smart motorway. It is turned into a running lane for traffic in a response to traffic flow. In August 2017, Highways England, as they were known at that time, published an evaluation on how well this stretch of motorway with its super-duper dynamic hard shoulder was working. It's 134 pages long. I haven't read it all because I can't be asked. But the fact that this dynamic hard shoulder is still there in 2024, some 7 years later, I can only assume that they like how it works. So, does it actually work? Keep your eyes peeled on this video clip. So what we are watching here is proof that people haven't got a clue what a dynamic hard shoulder actually is. We will go back through it all in just a sec, but first we need to look at the highway code. Rule 269 of the highway code tells you that you must not use the hard shoulder unless in an emergency, if directed to do so by police or traffic officers. Or a sign, which is more than relevant for what we are about to talk about in this video. The hard shoulder were used as an extra lane, just like our special dynamic hard shoulder is used during periods of congestion. And the last section. You can only use the hard shoulder as an extra lane when a speed limit is shown above the hard shoulder. We'll return to this other section later. For now, let's just concentrate on the slip road coming on from Junction 9 and the special drivers you are about to see. Here we go. Firstly, no signage telling you to use the hard shoulder. And here comes our first hero, in the Lexus. Let's name and shame BV62OAM. Watch as he just carries on down the hard shoulder, even though it's not actually open. The reason this driver is now braking is because the other drivers in front of him are realizing that they shouldn't be on the hard shoulder. Obviously, they don't realize that if there is nothing to tell them to use the hard shoulder, they shouldn't use it. But look at this next gantry. Unlike the last one, this is illuminated. National Highways are telling you that the hard shoulder is for emergency use only. It even has a red X above the hard shoulder. So why is this one illuminated, but the previous gantry wasn't? The people running this are just as bad as these drivers. But let us continue to watch the video. Notice the hind eye already has a completely bashed front wing on it. That's the first warning sign that this is probably not a good driver. The second being that this driver continues down the hard shoulder despite the gantry and under the red X, paying no attention to anything. As you can see, the dynamic hard shoulder is dangerous and confusing for some drivers. But here is my point. This is one of Britain's busiest stretches of motorways. And yet this short piece of hard shoulder only opens when traffic flow is busy. The traffic here is busy most of the day and quite often at night too, so it's usually in operation. So what is the point of having it at all? Why not just make it an all-lane running stretch of motorway just like the M6 is at Junction 10, instead of potentially causing accidents? The boffins at national highways are currently busy messing up the entire motorway network by retrofitting emergency lay-bys on all lane-running motorways. This stretch already has the correct amount of emergency lay-bys for an all-lane running motorway. This hard shoulder is less than half a mile long. Remove the half a mile of hard shoulder on this busy section of motorway and let the traffic flow. Drivers are using it when it's not open anyway. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Please subscribe if you enjoy the video. A big thank you to all of my new subscribers. And as always, thanks for watching.